Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Madisonville Marine. Right now through October 14th, get a $1,500 instant rebate on select models of Skeeter Performance fishing boats. And Madisonville Marine always has great deals on Yamaha motors as well. Check them out this week, Madisonville Marine. Okay, in the next segment, we're going to tackle coaching decisions, John Chavis defense, and that whole hobnail boot thing, which might have been buried yesterday. First, I want to ask our VFLs if UT is a lock to win the East. I saw some writers yesterday, national guys. Book your tickets to Atlanta, Vol fans. This thing's done. Tennessee has won the East.
Keyword in that statement you just made, they're writers. They didn't play. There's no such thing as a lock in the SEC. If you watch the first quarter, the first half of the Kentucky-Alabama game, Kentucky was in it until they started having turnovers. You watch the South Carolina A&M game, South Carolina gave them a game. Forget all that. No matter what the record is in the SEC, nothing is given.
Very good.
Very true. You still got, a lot more SEC opponents to go. People could win, people could lose. But, in past, when you beat Florida, when you beat Georgia, you're going to the SEC championship. So that's why they're a little confident, and I totally understand that. But I think they still have a road to go. Tennessee still has some wins they need to pull out.
Let's put up the graphic here if we could. Chris Lane, our magnificent director. All right, Tennessee 2-0 in the SEC, Florida 2-1, Georgia 1-2. Games back. Obviously, Tennessee's not back in the standings. Florida's effectively down 2 games. 1 in the loss column, and basically you get the tiebreaker too. So they're down 2. Georgia's now down 3 to you. They're 2 back in the loss column, and you got the tiebreaker. You look what Tennessee's got. They've got more SEC games to go. You've got Texas A&M, Alabama, at South Carolina, where Texas A&M struggled. They led 14-10 before pulling away yesterday with 11 minutes to go. Kentucky, Missouri, Vanderbilt. Florida's got LSU at home. They got Georgia. They got at Arkansas. They got South Carolina. Georgia at South Carolina, Florida, and then Auburn down there. Shazan, your thoughts on Tennessee? Is the East already won?
I'm sure glad rabbits breathe quickly, because every time Butch Jones pulls a rabbit out his butt, I mean, who's to say? Like Sterling said, it's the SEC. Anything can happen.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, Daniel?
I'm going to take the bait and say that, you do have the head-to-head, or you do win right now, since everyone else is going against it, just for the simple fact, Florida's the one team with the 1 loss now in the East, and they've got, you had the schedule there. They're going to lose 1 or 2 of those games. You got the head-to-head over Georgia. Even if you lose to Alabama and A&M, which are both possible losses, you still got the head-to-head over the rest, and then all your other games are within 4 hours of home. So I'll take it, and I'll go ahead and book my ticket to Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm going to say wait. But then, now I'm in the media. Sterling doesn't respect anybody that's in the media. So, no, we don't know what we're talking about. But I would say beware, because we got Will Overstreet, who's not out here right now. Will Overstreet was on that 11-2 team in 2001, this close to the national championship game. They go up and play some crummy 2-9 Kentucky team and beat them 38-35. This is the SEC. There's not a game on the schedule Tennessee can't lose. That's not negative. That's reality. And you got to remember that. And you better hope the Tennessee team is thinking that way. And I think they're probably more buttoned down in terms of taking everybody seriously in one game at a time than the fans and the national media and even the local media, since we don't know anything. I look forward to seeing your standings later in the show and your predictions, genius. All right, when we come back, we're going to talk coaching decisions, John Chavis defense, and the hobnail boot. Done. Come on back.